Hello again, everyone. It's Caitlin, your geek girlfriend, and I'm here to do another Real Talk movie review. This one is an older movie, but it's one that I had never seen, and my husband and I go back and forth between who gets to pick the movie, and he was really in the mood to watch this movie. He had seen it before, and watched it before, and I had never, so we added it to the list, and I'm going to review it for you in this video. Make sure you check out all of my recent uploads. You can scroll up and down from this video and check out all of my recent uploads. I've got some new release movies on there, some great spooky season movies, and more classics. So make sure you scroll up and down. And for more videos, hit that red button, click subscribe, and then you can also turn on notifications and get notified every time I upload a new video. So you can also find book reviews here on this channel and some fashion try-ons as well. So let me know which videos you like and which ones you don't by using your thumbs up and thumbs down. And as always, you can leave me a comment on what you would like me to review next. So if there's a new movie, an old movie, a Netflix movie that you want me to review, let me know. I would love to watch it and give my honest review. Let's get into today's video. Today I'm going to be reviewing Ted. This movie I think came out when I was in high school. So and I'm really glad. I don't know, maybe I should have watched it in high school. Let's get into the review. So I'm sure many of you have probably seen this film. This is Seth MacFarlane plays a teddy bear who magically comes to life due to Mark Wahlberg making a wish when he is a kid, and they grow up together. He literally becomes like a walking, talking, live being with like all of his senses, the ability to eat, sleep, drink, go to the bathroom. Like he is like pretty much a human in teddy bear form. And Mark Wahlberg just grows up with Ted as his best friend. And that's essentially the whole movie. So this is a very teen boy bromance movie between Mark Wahlberg and Ted. And it's kind of about like growing up, growing pains. And it does have some realistic friendship things in there, like what happens when your best friend gets a new girlfriend and all of that. But they're pretty grown in this movie. Like they're supposed to be 32 or 33. It's not like we're in middle school or high school. So let's get into the pros and cons. It does have some funny parts, and I generally enjoy Mark Wahlberg. Pretty much everything that he's in, I enjoy. Instant Family is a great example. And like, what was another movie? Anyway, that one was one that I just, Daddy's Home, hilarious if you haven't seen that one. So pretty much anything Mark Wahlberg does, especially comedy-wise, is pretty good. Mila Kunitz's character is also refreshing and is very realistic, which I loved. She was me if this was a scenario that would happen in real life, Mila Kunitz is her reactions would be exactly how I would react. And so I liked that. I liked that that was a piece of reality. And I liked that Mark Wahlberg's character kind of has to grow up from Mila Kunis. And she kind of stands up for herself as a woman. And I really liked that part of the film. This film definitely earns its R rating. There are lots of references to drugs, sex, and alcohol, and it is that raunchy teen boy humor, which I am just not a fan of. It is not nearly as bad as Deadpool, but there's a lot more like drugs and drinking in this film and less of like the sexual references, if that makes sense. There definitely still is a lot of sex referencing in this film, referencing about prostitutes and strippers. And there are some different scenes that definitely allude to that's what's happening. And there are some pretty physical references to sex and very explicit references as well. And like I said, lots of drugs and alcohol, but not as like much of the humor as Deadpool, but still like the references are very explicit. So it definitely earns its R rating. For me, this one is a D minus. I am not a fan of that humor. It did have some funny parts. Like I think I was laughing at a couple of times, but it was probably something that Mila Kunis did or said. Like I said, it's not nearly as bad or intolerable as like Napoleon Dynamite or Deadpool for me, but it is down there. Like I kind of want to watch the second one just so I can say that I've watched it. But at the same time, I don't really want to watch the second one because I didn't really enjoy the first one. And I was like, this is just not my kind of movie. It's not. So not a fan for me. But a lot of people, especially if you're watching this video, you probably enjoy that kind of humor, and it's just not for me because I'm not a teen boy. So I don't get the same enjoyment out of those gross jokes and the sexual references and stuff. I don't. Like, I'm okay with a joke here or there, but for it to be like explicitly talking about genitalia and sex, it just doesn't, I don't like it. So this one was on the lower part of the totem pole for me. One of the, probably the, I think it's the lowest rated movie of this set of uploads. So I'm uploading about 10 new videos right now, and this one was probably the worst one that I watched in just terms of like, I didn't like it. I kind of like, I watched it, but I barely made it through it. I was like, this is dumb. And I think the second half is a lot better. The first half was very cringy for me. The second half gets a lot better. But again, I really liked Mila Kunitz's character. So that probably is why. So this one did not hit the mark for me, but many of you probably will enjoy this video. But know that this definitely earns its rated R rating. And I would probably not feel comfortable letting my children watch this until they were like 17 or 18. I'm not exaggerating. It's very, very raunchy. So it's a no for me, but there are many other videos in this series that are big yeses for me. So make sure you scroll, check those out, and let me know in the comments what you think of this film. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next